Most traders don't fail prop firm challenges because they can't trade. They fail because the rules are confusing, inconsistent, or just plain stacked against them. And that's why firms like Take Profit Trader and Apex Trader Funding have exploded in popularity. They promise faster payouts, simpler rules, and a more trader-friendly experience. But with so many prop firms out there, how do you even know which one's the right for you? Alright, here in this video, we're going to be breaking down some real reviews, the payout structures, and some rules you might have missed, and the platform features. So by the end, you'll know exactly which one you should choose. I'll even share with you the one I'd choose if I had to start over today. Now, one thing I always check before testing any futures prop firm, especially one handling payouts, is the worst reviews first. I'm talking about the one-star reviews, because that's where the issues usually show up. So with Take Profit Trader, I did the same. One guy said he bought an account over the weekend, but something glitched. His account didn't activate, and he had to wait for a refund. Totally frustrating. I would be annoyed at that too. But here's what stood out to me. I didn't see a pattern of this type of thing happening. Out of 4,000 plus reviews, I didn't see the pattern of that happening. It's just isolated issues that seemed like one-offs. And what I noticed even more were the payouts. One trader said that the evaluation process was clear, the payout was smooth, and that he got his first withdrawal with zero issues. Another one praised Take Profit Trader for being upfront, saying he got $1,000 with no delays, no hidden fees, and a helpful support team. And that's what I kept seeing over and over again. For the vast majority of people, payouts just worked fine. And when something does go wrong, it usually gets resolved. Now, with Apex Trader Funding, I didn't just look at the glowing stuff either, I always start with the problems. One trader said his account got locked. He verified his info, but then Apex came back a few days later saying that they couldn't verify him, and banned the account. No details, no follow-up. That sounds rough, and I would be annoyed too, but based on everything else I saw, this also looked like a rare case. Apex handles thousands of funded accounts. Stuff like this can happen with automated systems flagging something. It could be a mismatch, could be IP related, maybe a VPN. We don't know the full story, but I didn't see any signs of this being common. What I did see again and again, traders getting huge discounts, up to 90% off evaluations, and running multiple funded accounts at once like it's nothing. One guy even said Apex gave him a shot that no one else would, and that it changed his life. But yeah, one issue here and there, but overall, the payouts and platform support speak for themselves. Alright, so now that we've disclosed how these firms treat their traders, let's actually get into what these platforms actually offer. Let's start with Take Profit Trader. Right out the gate, their day one payout setup is what caught my eye. It's one of the few platforms I've seen where you can pass the evaluation and can start pulling profits immediately, like the same day. It's exactly what this trader called it, the gold standard for payout policy. He even said it's the only firm he trusts because he knows that he can withdraw whenever he wants. Now, if you're on the Pro account, you keep 80% of your profits. But once you level up to the Pro Plus, that jumps you up to 90%. That's one of the more aggressive profit splits I've come across, and the process to get there is actually doable. Payout methods are flexible too. I've used ACH, but they also support PayPal, wire transfers, and Wise, which is great for traders outside the US. Withdrawals usually hit within a day, which honestly surprised me. I've tested firms before where I had to chase down money, but not here. Not here. Just compared to platforms like TopStep, where you gotta wait like 15 days before even asking for a withdrawal, Take Profit Trader just feels more fluid. I'm not saying TopStep is bad, but those rigid payout restrictions, they really limit how quickly you can scale. And there's more going on under the hood here. The TPT rewards tier system is actually fun to use. Every action, like buying an account, passing an evaluation, even making withdrawals, earns you points. And you don't lose those points when you redeem them. They still count towards your tier progress. I've been stacking them up and trading them for free resets and account credits. But what's cooler is the higher tiers give you stuff like waived fees and even hardware perks like a MacBook Pro, so get some of those, right? It's not just a gimmick, it's real value that you can use to reduce costs or even upgrade your gear. Now let's talk about Apex trader funding. What stood out right away with Apex is how they treat you like a real trader, not a beginner who needs handholding. There's no micromanagement here, no daily drawdowns, no forced scaling limits. I was able to use full-sized contracts from day one. That alone changed how I approached my trades. It gave me room to actually run my strategy. Now, when it comes to getting paid, Apex makes it clear. Hit your target and you keep 100% of the first $25,000 you make. That's yours. After that, it moves to a 10 to 90 split, which still leans heavily in your favor. It's not just generous, it feels like they actually want you to succeed. 90%, that's a lot. And compared to firms like Funded Next, which leans more into Forex and commodities, Apex is better if you're focused specifically on futures. Now let's take a step back and talk about where these best futures prop firms could do better. Because every prop firm, no matter how great, does have a few bumps. Take Profit Trader is packed with features, and for brand new traders, that might feel overwhelming. But once you're used to it, you'll wonder how you ever traded without it. Apex is built for traders who treat this like a profession. That means they expect consistency. So if your trading style is chaotic or inconsistent, you might not thrive here. But if you've got a plan, discipline, and you're done playing small, Apex gives you room to grow and scale with purpose. Okay, now let's talk about what these prop firms cost. Both Take Profit Trader and Apex Trader funding are pretty priced to compete with each other. Apex especially runs frequent discounts, and Take Profit Trader offers pretty solid value for the speed and payout flexibility you get. Now, if you're serious about passing your evaluation and actually getting paid, both Apex and Take Profit Trader are easily among the best futures prop firms to bet on. We've linked their latest pricing and any exclusive promos in the description down below. We update it regularly so that you don't miss a deal. So, which one would I choose if I had to start over today? For me, it's actually Take Profit Trader. The ability to withdraw profits the same day you pass the evaluation, the clear rules, and the added value from the reward system just makes the whole experience feel smoother and more trader focused. It's not just about payouts, it's about knowing exactly what to expect and being able to scale without second guessing the rules. That said, Apex is still a top tier choice, especially if you want to run multiple accounts, grow long term, and take advantage of their larger profit splits. But if you're looking for fast access to your money, solid support, and a system that rewards progress from day one, Take Profit Trader makes the journey easier and more rewarding, at least for me. Check the links in the description to grab any active promos and start your evaluation with the one that fits your style best.